All right, y'all. Welcome back to the channel. What's good? This your boy Hood. I'm hitting y'all up with the new information about a crazy situation out there in the world. We got Tyre Nichols. His murderers have been found not guilty. So like and subscribe and share. And I appreciate y'all coming back again. Yo, what do we do about these kind of situations? As black people, we see the videos, we see the footage, we see everything playing out in front of our eyes on the media, and it's crazy, and a lot of times we feel helpless. These were black cops. As you can see, it's a lot of black cops that's surrounding this guy, and he was getting close to his mother house. I guess it was a traffic stop, and as they got close to him, he was trying to get home, and they yanked him out the car, and he started crying and screaming and for his mother and everything like that, which, believe me, to me, it made these guys feel even more emboldened because they know the average black man is not afraid of them. And we're ready to fight them and go up in their face and run and do all of this stuff that we do as a survival tactics. But they turn it into some kind of violence that we got to ensue because they outnumber you. And so now, instead of them having a gun and a baton and a flashlight and a fucking pepper spray, things that could deter a person, they actually just go ahead and let their anger unfold. Now, whatever the situations of anger are, because, people go through stresses in life. And now they just unfold all that anger on some innocent black man who was just basically on a traffic stop. And then what traffic stop needs 10 cops? Like what traffic stop need 8 police cars, six people to come out to the actual crime scene? Not that many stops is going to need that or prompt that. So you get all these cops at one location, and now they having I guess, a pissing contest of who could whoop his ass the hardest, who could go the fucking hardest on him, and it's crazy. And they got the actual footage, as you can see from this picture. The footage came from a light pole. So while they all had their little cameras probably not displaying what was going on, the light pole filmed the entire footage. So that lets you know if they didn't have the cameras playing, that should be a crime because a citizen died. So why would your cameras not be displaying what is exactly happening in that particular location? Surveillance get it. So even if a surveillance showcase how long they whipped this man and how long they was beating him up, they still get to walk away with not guilty. And the crazy thing about it is that they moved the trial from Memphis to Chattanooga, which is 300 miles away. They're all still in Tennessee, and they had an all-white jury. So his basic lawyers was trying to work that number, and they got it done. And they cops, so it wasn't hard for them to pull this off, and the guys did. And he actually was screaming out to his mother's name as he got to close to her house, trying to say, "Mom, help me, I need help," screaming out to see if somebody would come out the house. But seeing that many cops attacking somebody, it's less likely that somebody's going to actually come out and protect you or help you, because it is the police, and they're assuming, oh, okay, if that's the cops, then it must be okay. You know what I mean? Or they must be doing their job. But until it's somebody else's family or some person's particular family, they're not going to understand the magnitude of what's being lost, what's being mishandled, how evil these people are by attacking this particular person over some crime that's, the prosecutor threw out his traffic stop and made it seem as if he shouldn't even have been pulled over in the first place. So it's stuff like that that just make it be like, but damn, y'all pull him over 5 deep and then jump and kill him. And it's mob action. It's, basically somebody doing something, and then the rest of the guys don't know how to stop him or calm him down. So they just join in with it. It's almost like teenagers. You know what I mean? One person get punched by a teenager and the other teenager jump right in because they're not thinking, they're not knowing what the damage is going to be. They don't understand the magnitude of what they're doing with their actions, but they are caught up in the moment. And so these cops are adults. They went through training. They have a protocol. They have a process that they have to fucking abide by if they want to see justice for the particular situation that they came across. But none of them honor that. They look at it like this black person was so egregious and crazy, and all they can do is put them down or stop them. But they can't see that on their own. And in their own families, or even the people who they work with, they can't see that. And this guy was basically on his way home, you know what I mean? And now all of a sudden he's dead, and the family and the country just got to deal with it. And believe me, it was three cops who got off on this. Three black police officers got off on this case. And it's crazy. It's like, y'all black. Like, you don't even see the humanity in your own people. Now, look at how when white people go to some location to go pick up some white person who did some shootout at a school or whatever, they always arrest the guy. And he goes to prison or jail or whatever, and they go to court and they process him all the way through the end of the process. But when it comes to black guys, they kill them in the jail cells. They kill them in the hallways. They kill them in a car. They kill them on the street. They kill them anywhere they get in contact with you as a black person, and you see the MO is consistent. They outnumber you. Next thing you know, they pile on top of you, and next thing you know, you suffocate, or they just basically just shoot you or tase you to death. They're doing anything to take black life. And that's why the Bidens of the world, the Trumps of the world won't give black people a hate crime because they know that that's supposed to be legal, okay death if we kill somebody black. And we're not together. They'll give a black person like LeBron, Jay-Z, Oprah, Michael Jordan some billions of dollars, and that's supposed to reflect the happiness and governance of all the people in this culture of blackness when we all suffering. And Jay-Z and Beyonce and whoever the hell else, they don't build no stores or infrastructures for us to have jobs and corporations that we can go to and get loans and bring our kids to get jobs. We all have to go get white jobs and white opportunities just like they did. And then they're going to look at it in a hierarchy mindset. And they will say, oh, my white man gave me $1 billion. Your white man only gave you $22 an hour. Or why my white man get here? I don't have to go to work every day. You got to work 70 hours a week. So it's just our culture is kind of convoluted as to who to blame or who to place blame on or even how to stick together so these things won't happen. You never really see white people shooting up Jewish individuals. You never see them shooting up Hispanic individuals. You never see them shooting up Asian individuals or East Indian individuals. It never happens. They don't even shoot up Indians, which is the people who they stole the land from and supposed to not like. They even get a pass and don't get killed. So for us as black people to keep dealing with something like this and then they get to walk away unimpeded, no crime. The guy who even shot the boy uh recent days, they still haven't even released the cop name, even though the father went out and killed another cop in that regard. White people are ready for it. They like, okay, hey, we lost one. We'll get this guy, we'll lock him up forever, we'll leave a message because he'll get life in prison even though he had temporary insanity. And for white people, when you have temporary insanity, they don't even let you sit in jail. They get you and they put you in some kind of area or trying to protect you. So we've seen this stuff play out in America our whole life. And that's the reason why the guy went out and killed somebody for the death of his son, because he knows there's no justice. And so now they want to make a play. Oh, that guy ran over that guy, that cop, and killed him after his son got killed. Well, these cops that's all the way in Memphis that's dealing with a situation which is separate states, we're gonna make sure that they get off. They moved the case all the way to Chattanooga, which is way away from Memphis, where the crime happened when they killed Tyre Nichols, and they get an all-white jury. So you telling me an all-white jury is going to bring exoneration to an all-black defendants? And they said, yeah, all of them got beat the case. Now they still dealing with the federal side of the case, but the actual crimes on the federal side is not as extensive. It's not about murder, death, or nothing like that. It's like obstructing justice and not making bogus reports, stuff like that. That's not going to get you major time. So these guys kill somebody and they going free. They'll be back to their normal life. They probably gonna get money from being off work during this time, sitting in jail. They probably would even be able to sue the state for even charging them for something like this because they were only at their job doing what they considered to be their job. But technically, somebody died and it was a wrongful death. If my, in my opinion, the guy should not be gone. Rest in peace to Tyre Nichols. And I hope those guys find some kind of solace, man. Like and subscribe. I appreciate y'all listening, watching and hanging out with me. And thank you. And I'll see y'all on the next side.